Hey, good morning, Sapulpa. It's Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
And welcome back. It's November now.
I know.
The weather's nice. We got a nice week weather-wise ahead. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Are you already in the Christmas mood?
I am.
Are you really?
I
I'm not there yet. I don't That's never happened before.
I am. I'm so ready for it. So I started pulling my tree out and stuff
Oh, you did?
and getting
Wow.
things in order so that way I could start putting my Christmas tree up and put my Christmas decorations. All my like fall flowers are starting to die, so it was like the perfect opportunity to start throwing them all away.
Okay, yeah. I guess I
Yeah.
see that. Okay.
No need to water them,
Just
just get rid of them.
Yeah. It's like, wait, your flowers are only just now dying because mine died like in July.
Oh, no, like I got mums and stuff.
Yeah, we got mums too. Mostly I'm poking fun of the fact that my wife can't keep a plant alive to save her life.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I cut all my ivies, like, because I have house plants. So I cut them all back and pruning them, getting them ready for the winter. And yeah.
okay. She's on top of it, guys. You got a lot more preparedness, like getting your place ready for Christmas
Oh,
time,
yeah.
I
You
think.
got to change out the rugs, the towels, the runners, all the things.
Wow. You want to come to my house and do this for me? Holy cow. Um, so did you have a good Halloween, I guess?
I did. We went trick-or-treating. We got lots of candy. The kids had fun. It was great.
Yeah. Did you see, and I did post a video about it, there were a couple of really cool haunted house type things in Sapulpa and I guess they do it all the time. It's just we'd never been trick-or-treating in that neighborhood before. So we went over to kind of by Bryan and on the west side of town, Bryan and Oklahoma, Muskogee,
Okay.
that neighborhood over there. And there was, I don't remember exactly which street it was on, but one of the houses was like, oh, it was on Muskogee because it was called the Muskogee Haunted Manor or something like that.
Okay.
And they had their place decked out with skeletons and like people, they were there like in costume handing out candy. And then you like walk through like a graveyard of sorts and stuff. It was pretty awesome. And then right next door, their neighbors were doing like a carnival sort of thing. And they were handing out popcorn and balloon animals and
That's
they also
awesome.
had like spooky clowns and stuff, and so it was a carnival with kind of a Halloween twist on it. It was awesome.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Yep. Did you guys do anything? Did you see anything like that? I know some of the parents they're really get into it.
Yeah, some of them do, but I feel like this year we kind of went to some of our like trusty areas where we've been before. And one of my favorite houses to visit is they do go all out and they decorate and then they play Hocus Pocus.
Oh,
And so
but
they have a projector on their garage and they have little chairs you can stop and sit in if you want to. That's one of my favorite houses to visit. But I did feel like there wasn't as much this year,
as much what?
like decorations and things.
Oh,
Like there was,
see?
yeah, there was still a lot of houses giving out candy and things like that, but I just didn't feel like a lot of them decorated like they have in the past.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you one house that we went to. It was actually the first one because we wanted to get back in time to do our trick-or-treating. But Steve and Lori,
You didn't send me that address.
you saw it?
No, you told me you were going to send me the address and you
Oh,
didn't.
I'm sorry. Oh, I should have. Oh man, because you
Yeah.
missed out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, and I didn't know if you. I don't know why I didn't. I just forgot. But so here's the deal, guys. I live in Sand Springs, which I try and stay away from there as much as possible, except for every weekend when I go to church there. But uh, and they live like off of 41st Street,
Okay.
and man, when I tell you that they pulled out all the stops, I mean, they have a nice big house already, but I mean, there was not like a single square foot of this place that didn't have a headstone, a pumpkin, a skeleton, a fog machine going, lights on it. They pulled out the CTX trailer and there was a skeleton serving coffee out of the CTX trailer. It was awesome.
That is
It was
awesome.
really cool. And best part, I think, they gave out full-size candy bars
Okay.
and not just like your orange twisted. You know what I'm talking about? The Halloween candy that's just the plain orange and black paper that tastes like peanut butter and hair.
I've
It's
never had
gross.
that.
It's gross. I think the '80s kids will know what I'm talking about here. But
Okay, I
anyway,
missed
so
those.
and I haven't seen it in a long time. It's like it's too easy now to get the brand name candy. But
Mm,
anyway, it was a great time, and I did share a video on that online. So and I'll show that to you later. But it was yeah, it was cool. Definitely cool. And it's probably about the only reason that I would go outside of Sapulpa to do our trick or treating. I promise, this is the first time that we've ever done any kind of trick or treating outside of Sapulpa since I've had children.
yeah.
And so, but it was cool. And I don't know if some of you lucky folks might get the address next year. I don't know. I'll have to ask Steve if he'd be okay with it, but I'll give it to Lucy probably. So anyway, what do you mean, Adam? Couldn't. Okay, huh? Adam said, I know exactly what you're talking about and couldn't stand them.
Oh, he's talking about the peanut butter and hair.
Oh, the candy. Okay, I thought you were talking about the Manses. Couldn't stand the nosy neighbors trying to outdo everybody.
No, he's talking about the candy.
Okay, yes, that candy is gross. It's like, if imagine like taffy
Hmm.
that's made with peanut butter.
Mm.
And I like peanut butter, guys. I mean, I am a
Have you ever
fan.
used a big hunk?
I mean, I am one, so yeah.
Okay.
So that's my wife.
Like the candy bar.
Um, no, and I think we've talked about this before because that's like your favorite candy bar of all time, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. When you say like taffy and peanut butter, that's what it reminds me of, because that's what a big hunk is.
Oh, okay.
And it's got peanuts in it.
Maybe it's a variation of that. I don't know, but okay. Sherman says that somebody was passing out black licorice. Okay, let's. Quick side note: do you like black?
No.
Okay, I see your face. I like black licorice, and I will fully admit that it's an acquired taste. But it's one of those things. The same reason I like Vienna sausages
Ew. I knew you were gonna say that.
because it's more for me. Nobody else in my family likes it, so I don't have to share it with anybody.
Gross. No, I'm not eating
So
that
you
either.
don't eat the black jelly beans or anything on Easter either, do you?
No.
Okay. This is a good time. This is we're like just getting started here. This is awesome. Okay, so Halloween was great. I think everybody, if you were at the football game on Halloween,
Mm.
you were probably chilly. I know my wife was complaining about being cold, but it was a great night for trick or treating. I felt like it wasn't too cold or windy or
It got
anything.
cold at the end of it.
You think so?
Yeah.
How long did you guys stay out? Do you know?
It was a couple hours. Like we didn't get home until like almost 9.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So we were out from like 5:30 to 9.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a solid like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Dang.
It was a lot, and I was cold, and the only reason we stopped is because Hudson's legs were hurting.
Okay.
But we'd be like, okay, we've hit a few houses, like we can go. And they're like, no. So we'd go to some more. And then I ended up carrying Hudson back to the car.
Typical.
And we were laughing because he's getting taller. And so we're
It's
like,
harder to do that.
yes. He was like, Bub, you're going to be carrying your mom for more too long. And he's like, it's okay, I will. And I was just like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, so sweet and a big fat lie. He's not going to do that.
He's not, but
No.
he might. He's a
Not
mama's
while
boy.
he's trick or treating, he won't.
He might.
I would like to see that.
One thing that did kind of like it took me a minute. So Adam has a 13-year-old daughter and she dressed up and I mean full costume. She was completely dressed up. And she went to one of the houses and the lady literally told her, "I'm not handing candy out to big kids. I'm saving it for the littles."
Sad. I share that person's sentiment, but I feel that way about the teenagers who come with a pillowcase and don't dress up. They just want to hit
No,
it.
she was fully dressed up. She had a
Yeah,
cute little Halloween bag
that's like Matt
and she was
Goofy.
with all the little kids. Like it's not like she was out with a group of big kids. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that lady. So she didn't get candy from that house.
No,
Oh, that's sad.
I
You
know.
guys should TP that house.
It was sad and it was really like disheartening.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she was fine. We got her a whole bag of candy after that.
Okay. Yeah, I feel bad. I want to give her candy now.
I know. It was really,
Man. So, what do you think should be? Should there be a cutoff age for Halloween trick or treating?
I don't think so.
You don't think there should be a cutoff age?
Nah.
I mean, I quit going when I was I don't remember exactly, but I was, my son is 16, my oldest one, and I don't believe I was trick or treating by the time I was 16.
No, I wasn't. But I mean, which I will say, Riley does look like she's a 16-year-old. She doesn't look,
She does look older,
she
yeah.
does. Um,
But and wearing the, can we say what she was, or do you not
yeah,
want to?
no, she was Max Goof.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she like drew the nose on and all that stuff. So it was very cute. Um, but I don't know. I think for me, like, it didn't matter how old you are. If you show up to my house and you're dressed up and you're out having fun, like, I'm gonna give you candy.
Yeah. If you're dressed up. I mean,
Yeah.
go through the effort, guys, of
Yeah.
put on a mask or something.
Yeah. I mean, like, it sounds like cliche or whatever, but like, there is other things these kids could be doing. Like, we do have parks and things that are getting vandalized
We're
and
gonna
things
get
like
to that
that.
in a minute.
I mean, like, if our kids are out asking for candy, trick or treating, like having fun, I mean, I know candy is expensive, but I'd rather give away a king size candy bar to a teenager that's in a costume than spend that same money cleaning up graffiti or whatever. And now I get it, every kid that's not trick or treating isn't out terrorizing the town, but they are doing something that's, in my opinion, harmless.
Yeah, for the most part. I did see, I will say this, I don't know if it was just a handful of videos that got shared around. It did seem a lot like if you're one of those folks that just leaves a bowl of candy out that said just take one or whatever. And I saw all these videos on Instagram and TikTok of like just whole families coming up and just scooping up all the candy out of the bowl. Adults, the parents were with them and they're doing this and they're just, you know, hijacking everybody's candy, ruining it for everybody else because
Yeah.
you're selfish.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I didn't hear about any of that in this town, so hopefully it didn't happen, but I don't know.
I think I saw one video in like a chit chat group where somebody, it was a younger kid though.
That stole all the candy with
Hmm.
like his whole family.
No,
Well, that's good, but I mean, not good.
right.
Still,
But there was a lot of
on a
those.
day where there is more candy than any person could eat, it's like, why would you choose that day to be
Yeah.
completely, indulgent about it, I guess.
I don't know.
Gluttony. Anyway,
Anyway, Halloween was
it's
great.
fun. So Halloween was awesome. It was
Hmm.
good trick-or-treating weather for sure. The other thing that was going on was the big flipping football game. Oh my gosh. You probably don't care at all.
You could hear it around town.
Yeah, you could.
You could.
Listen, guys, and when I talked to Tanner on Friday, I mean, I expected, I thought this was going to be our first loss, honestly, just because Muskogee has had our number the last few years.
Hmm.
And, not only did Sapulpa win that game, but to beat them the way they did, I mean, it was like the planets aligned, every, wish that everybody had in reserve came true. It was such a good game.
So are we undefeated?
In the district, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. So we lost two games at the beginning of the season. Those are outside the district. Those are just regular
Okay.
games. But yeah, we're undefeated in the district, and I believe Sand Springs is too. And that's who we're going to go play on Friday for the infamous Highway 97 rivalry. Uh, however, and I was just telling her this. I'm told now this is San Quentin Sapulpa's 100th meeting, 100th game
Okay.
that they played together over the years. And the series is currently, if you take every game they've ever played, it's currently tied, like right down the middle. So this is going to be like the most epic football game. Whoever wins this is a district title game.
Okay.
And so whoever wins this wins the district title, which Sapulpa has not won since 1951. And beating Saints Point is always fun. I enjoy that, and unfortunately, it hasn't happened that much in the last few years. But I mean, we are better prepared this weekend to beat them, and I'm more excited about it than I have been in several years. So I'm super, super pumped. And you were even talking about possibly going to that game, weren't you?
I don't know. Just depends. I've got a lot of friends over in Sand Springs.
Yeah,
That's where I go to church,
you
and
could
so
come.
it would be kind of fun.
I have friends in Sand Springs too, but it's like when Green Bay plays Kansas City once a year. My wife and I get divorced for a day.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Did you watch that game last night?
yes. The Chiefs game?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I mean, I knew it was a possibility that it could go that way, but
Okay.
I knew it was fun though watching Buffalo Bills. They were like, okay, they did all they could, but the Chiefs got the ball back and 23 seconds left, and we know that Mahomes could make it happen. He didn't, but he could have
He could have.
before.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to local football. Fantastic game, guys. Really, really good game. Like Tanner even told me there were too many players to mention in this story that he wrote for us that did great games. So anyway, guys, super thrilled about it. Really, really happy. Good luck against Saints. It's going to be awesome. Um, yeah, I mean, all around, guys. I'm just real proud to be a chieftain right now. This is just fantastic. So, the other thing that happened this weekend, besides football, um, was the official kickoff to Jingle Bells was on Saturday.
Yes.
So, and I've got tickets too. We're gonna start giving away tickets on the show.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be way fun.
Okay, so if you don't know what Jingle Bells is, this is a campaign around town, all of town, not just the downtown area, where you can go and visit your favorite local businesses and pick up some Jingle Bell tickets. And then at the end of the campaign on December 13th, we will meet over in the Creek County Courthouse parking lot where we will do lots of cash giveaways. Ugh. Um, and so I'm super thrilled. I know we did not do it last year because we just had an influx of visitors and things like that. And so, as part of the committee, we came together and we were a little back and forth on if we were going to bring this back this year or not.
You got out there and you asked the community and asked the businesses.
Yeah, and so we did get a lot of response from the businesses that wanted to be a part of it. And so um, our businesses are out there. They bought their tickets and they're ready to hand them out. So as our community, go and support your businesses here in town and get your tickets for your chance to win some money that you can turn around and spend in town right before Christmas.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
To win the money so you can spend it here. It's all a big ruse, is what it is. It's
yeah.
the big gotcha
No,
from
it's cash. So there's not gift cards. You're not required to spend in Swalpa, but um, as a city of Swalpa, we would love for you to keep your money here in town.
Of course. Um, And you should. It'd be a lot of fun. And I'm really excited about it because not having the shoot, that's kind of part of the reason they didn't bring it back last year was because the shoot brought in so many people from out of town that they would get tickets and then,
Hmm.
well, I'm not coming back. I
Yeah.
live in Wisconsin or something. And so that's why they ended up not doing it last year. But I mean, not having the shoot this year, being able to bring the Jingle Bell Sweepstakes back, I think it's going to be amazing.
Hmm.
I'm real excited. And there's a good, what, 70 businesses or something that are signed up for it?
I think there's 75.
75.
Hmm.
Okay. Man, that's a lot. Could be awesome. Um, I've got an interview later on with Cindy to talk more about this. So you guys be looking for that video later. But yeah, we're really excited about that. Okay. So late last week, the news came out, and it kind of had come out beforehand, but Sapulpa Times published a story about Heritage Park. So we're going to talk about that for just a minute. Um, so Heritage Park, I feel like I should start this by saying, yeah, it's going to get torn down. Most of it is. However, Heritage Park was always only going to last about 20 years. That it was Park Director Carson Lynch, who had been a part of a number of these projects, told me that park was never meant to last more than it is, and in fact, it's probably outlived its life by a few years already. So the thing that we heard a lot when we put the story out, we got a lot of these people who are adults now, but they were kids at the time, and they had their handprint on a tile. They got placed around the fence and stuff, and a lot of them are asking if they can get their tile when the place gets demolished. And so you were talking to me about that. You said there's actually uh, not much chance that their tile is still there.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, I believe the park, when it was put up, it had a lifespan of about 10 years. And so around that like 10, 12 year mark, there was a revamp that happened to Heritage Park.
Hmm.
And so they went in and they took out a lot of the things that were broken and removed a lot of things that were, and just repaired what needed to be repaired. I know they put in some extra turf and things like that, or tire turf, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, that
Um,
ribbon tile.
But with that revamp, they did remove all of the handprint tiles along the fencing. There were not any to save. They were broken or cracked or completely discolored. They just did not age very well.
Mhm.
And so I actually went to the park yesterday and I took the kids out there and, walked the park to myself and let the boys go through it. And I mean, I knew it was in bad shape because we go often, but like after learning that we really are going to have to tear it down and because of the state of it, I went yesterday with different eyes, and
Yeah.
so as I was there, I started to see all the things that we've been talking about, and like all the places where you do see safety risks and things like that, and so as a community member, I've been going and missing all of those things. But when you really stop and look, if you're looking for trouble or looking to do something that you shouldn't be doing, that park is definitely the opportunity for it.
Yeah, that's unfortunately
Um,
right.
but there are no handprints left on the fence. All of that has been replaced with the alphabets and numbers and things like that. And so the only actual handprint tiles that are left in that park are on the bathroom building, and there are no plans, to my knowledge, which I do not sit in these meetings, so I'm getting the information through city council and things like that. But to my knowledge, at this time, when the park does come down, the bathroom buildings will not come down,
Right.
and the bathrooms will stay up. And so those handprints that are on the bathroom will stay there. So there's no way to give those away. But if your hand was on the fence, then unfortunately, those are gone, and they've been gone for about 8 to 10 years
Oh,
already.
wow.
So,
Well, yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I feel badly for all of you who had a handprint on there and probably didn't even know that. There is a small bit of good news here in the sense that the park is not completely going away. According to the park director, they're going to be keeping the swings because
mhm,
those are completely made of metal and okay. The canopies with the picnic tables, I believe, will be staying as well because those were added several years later.
mhm,
And then they're going to put sod down, and there will continue to be bathrooms. And they won't say for sure, but there is the possibility that there could be another park there, another playground there in the future. I think that's part of why they're preserving the space. They're just going to sod it down and put swings and stuff on there. So, if that ever happens, when that happens, we'll let you guys know, and we'll let you know what the plans are when they come out. But for now, they have not given us a timeline on when that's going to happen. I will say the post director told me it's more likely to be weeks than months, with actually what he said. And so, whether that means it'll happen this year or early next year or something, I would, if you guys want to get in a last couple of times over there while you can with your kids, keep an eye on them. But go ahead and do that. I did that with my son on Saturday. You did it with yours on Sunday, you
yep.
said? So, enjoy it while you can for sure. Definitely something that's going to be really missed in our community, but it's not necessarily the end for that. So, another thing I learned when I was talking about this, I didn't realize this. I thought this was a really unique Sapulpa thing, but these projects happen all over the place. This business, this Leathers and Associates or whatever,
Mhm,
that's the whole thing. They
mhm.
do these volunteer-driven parks all around the country.
Yeah.
And Mr. Carson Lynch, who's the park director, was actually a part of a project just like it over in Moore, where he
Mhm,
was park director at the time. And unfortunately, that park only lasted 10 years, he told
mhm,
me. So, I mean, really, I'm grateful that we were able to get 20 years out of this thing. It's great. And if they were to rebuild it today with the new material, that would last probably, I think that they said it would last 30 years now. So the material has definitely gotten better. So if there's a chance that they could do something like that again in the future, that'd be great. I doubt that they'd be able to get the Sapulpa style old downtown like what we have, with the old buildings and stuff. But anyway, there, you can hold out hope that there's a future for that space for sure. So, but yeah, go enjoy it while you can, guys, because Heritage Park is going to be going away. All right, let's stay on with the good news. Christmas Bench is our Christmas show.
mhm.
It is in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe this. It's in 2 weeks. So this show is in 2 weeks. This is our Christmas show. This is the one you're going to want to be at for sure. If you don't have your tickets yet, go get them. SapulpaTheater.org. Tickets are $15 for adults and $5 for students pre-K through 18. Um, and I already told you, I think there was an Elvis impersonator in this
No.
particular show, apparently. And I know that there is uh, other costumes. I won't spoil anything, and I don't want to give out the wrong information, so I won't say anything. But anyway, this show looks like it's going to be both heartwarming and hilarious. So if you don't have your tickets yet, go get them because you're not going to want to miss out on this. It will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the following 2 weeks, starting on the 13th. So be sure to get your tickets. There's plenty of times, plenty of seats available right now, but they are definitely going to be filling up really soon. And then this other thing that we've got going on, we've got Being Grandparents, which is a live comedy show that's going to be happening this weekend on Friday and Saturday there. And I just had Stevie Fernandez over at the theater late last week to talk about kind of setting up and how it was going to look and everything. And he's actually going to be back on the show on Wednesdays, so you guys can be looking forward to having him in just a couple of days on the next episode. We're going to sit down with Stevie and talk about what it was like filming that movie in Sapulpa that we did earlier this year, and we're going to talk about being grandparents and the live comedy show that's going to go about with that. So I don't know if everybody's aware of this yet, but they're videoing this, they're recording it specifically so that they can put some stuff together and maybe send it to like VidAngel or Drybar Studio, something like that. So if you come to one of those shows, there's a chance that you might end up on a much larger audience
Yeah.
than just Sapulpa, Oklahoma. So, but come and have a good time. It's going to be a good time, I think. So, get your tickets for that one. Also, $15. Although we do have some promo codes for you on that. So, we'll tell you about that on Wednesday. You guys be sure to tune in on the show on Wednesday. And then I think I need to check my rundown because I think, yeah, no timeline. Yeah, that's all I got on my notes, unless you have anything else.
I don't have anything else.
Okay. Guys, thanks for tuning in to the Time Loop Live. We'll see you again on Wednesday. We'll talk about everything happening in the town that we love. Have a great sunny Monday. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.